Here we are, September 25th, a Friday. Okay, you did map testing this morning. But let's get going with a quick assignment for individuals and societies. So you'll scroll down, please, to September 25th. Here's where again you'll see the video for the day. I'll go ahead and hit next. So objective again is continue to think like a historian, using primary and secondary sources to interpret various historical perspectives. Focus again, Latin America, statement of inquiry, systems determine power and equity. And again, we don't have a Zoom class today, so we do not have synchronous time today, but you do have asynchronous kind of independent work, and that is complete document C analysis sheet from the Latin America DBQ. So let's hit next and take a look at the directions for the Latin America document C analysis. Okay, so we're going to go to the DBQ project. We're going to go to assignments. We're going to pull up the assignment that we've been working on. We're going to go to document C, and then next to document C in that top left corner, you're going to see a button in that menu or toolbar that's going to say analysis sheet. You're going to select that, and then I'm going to go through some of that, and then you're going to complete the rest. Okay, so let's get going. Once again, Clever. Sign in with NC Cloud. The red square DBQ Online for the DBQ project. Go to your assignments, please, and we're going to look at again. Okay, we read close read document C yesterday for your asynchronous time. We'll go to document C. Now, if you look here, right here, is where you can see analysis sheet. Okay, so please select analysis sheet, highly scaffolded form, and here's where we'll go. So I'll do some of this with you, but then you got to make sure the rest is completed before 10 p.m. Now, document number or letter. And what I like to do, and I'm going to go back, return to the document so I can do this here. I like to open it up in a new window so I can see them side by side. I feel like that's a little bit better, a little bit easier. Okay, so number or letter of the document. This is document C. Okay, title of the document. Not all documents are going to have a title, but for me, I'm looking at this. I see an open letter to America. That's what I'm going to put. Okay, to America. Source. I'm gonna put the same thing. Honestly, an open letter to America. This is from Juan Pablo Viscardo, so I'm gonna put that same exact thing, an open letter to America, because that's what it's from. I'm gonna actually copy that from the space above it. Type of document. Okay, so take a look. Last time we had a speech. This time, if you look, in fact, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay, you should know what it is. But go ahead and put what you think it is in that space. Then continue down. You got two different things to do for date of the document. Because this was written at a different time that it was then published in Latin America. But you could put both if you wanted to. You could put, 1791, but published in Latin America in 1801. You can do that, okay? I'm not going to put the author in there. You need to do that on your own. And again, you can play and pause this video. So if you're still working on something, just pause it, complete that space, unpause it, and continue on with the video. Okay, so again, you need to do author of the document. I want you to do primary or secondary source. Now again, a reminder, primary source is during the time period, during the event, an eyewitness account, an image or a photograph of the actual event, a video, a speech, right? Those are some really solid primary sources that you can use. Somebody's journal, those are all really good examples of primary sources. And then secondary is usually after the fact, and it's what somebody writes after looking at tons of primary sources to determine kind of their thoughts or ideas of an event. Okay, so you determine whether this is primary or secondary. Okay, possible author bias or point of view. This is going to be, if you look at who this author is, and again, I'm not going to tell you, right? You look at who this author is, you should be able to see it there in the document. And this individual is a Creole. right? Similar to Simon Bolivar. This person is fighting for independence. This person is in this battle, okay? Um, and so, I mean, hopefully that kind of steers you towards if this individual is biased or not. I mean, it's like this person's in the fight, okay? Tons to gain or lose depending on the result. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're writing the possible author bias and point of view. Now, let's scroll down a little bit. I'll make that a little bit larger. So here it says, write down one direct quote or observation from the document that gives you information that helps answer the DBQ question. Again, our DBQ question is, Latin American independence, why did the Creoles lead the fight? Of all the other people, why did the Creoles do it? Okay. So find a quote that for you is just kind of hits this, and really directly answers this question or helps us answer this question. Find that quote in the text. You can copy and paste it and then just put in parentheses document C, okay, just to make sure that you're kind of citing that information. And then you're going to go down and feel free to pause it while you do that, and then come back and continue with this assignment. But the next box is put the meaning of that quotation in your own words. Now kind of paraphrase it. What is this individual saying? Summarize it in your own words in that box. Okay. And again, you could cite it with and put in parentheses document C. Okay. Feel free to pause it while you do that and then get back into and then press play on the video when you're ready to move on. Okay. Now, inferences. Basically, right, what conclusion can you make, right? Your own thought, your own idea based on this information, based on that quote. Okay, what inference can you make? What conclusion can you make or can you come to about Latin American independence and why the Creoles led the fight? Okay, what conclusion can you make as a result of this document, the quote that you picked? Okay, go ahead and make sure you complete that. Make sure you put that in a complete sentence, please. And this should be your thoughts, your ideas. So you don't necessarily need to create a citation for this one. And then here, how does this document help us answer the question? From the fact or observation above, how does this information help you answer the DBQ question? Again, Latin American independence. Why did the Creoles lead the fight? Of all the groups in that social class pyramid, why did the Creoles? Why not, why did the Peninsulars revolt against Spain? Why did the Creoles do it? Why didn't those that were considered mestizo or mulatto or natives or the slaves, why didn't they revolt? Why was it the Creoles? And go ahead and put your response in there. Again, how does this information help you answer that question? And then we have our analytical bucket, our reasons that we talked about. We have our reasons that we talked about, right? We have pride. We also have fear. And we then also have money, right? Those were some of the reasons, the analytical bucket that I kind of gave you, that are the reasons for the Creoles leading the fight. But which one does this document support? Money or economic reasons, fear that maybe someone else would do it, or fear of that they would always be stuck, like Simon Bolivar was saying, or was this like this Creole pride, and that was the reason for it. So put that in that bottom area, please. I'm gonna delete all that. Okay. And then when you're done, just make sure that it is saved. There's not an actual save button. It's almost like a live dive. So just let it sit for a little bit. Don't just close right away. I'd hate for it to not save for you. In fact, if you look in the bottom corner, on mine it says saved 10:35:17. So you'll get to see, hey, did it save? Did it save my last comment? All right. So again, hope everything went well for map test. make sure that you finish this before 10 p.m. Thank you.